You have all fought well. With this victory, we now have a foothold in the Alliance. The Imperial Army will cross the Aramid River and push the front lines forward. The fight will continue, but do not allow that to stop you from taking pride in our hard-won victory.
Ah, this should put a stop to one of Edelgard's choice phrases. Well done, Professor. I believe it was, "If only the Professor were here, we could forge ahead and change the tides of this war."
Ferdinand, it is not necessary to tell the Professor such things.
We're not the only ones benefiting. The whole Imperial Army is stronger now.
Yes, it seems the Empire finally has both of its legs to stand on. Don't you agree?
You make it sound as though I can't run the Empire on my own. Perhaps it's more apt to say that the Pegasus has recovered its horn.
Judith of Daphne. What a magnificent warrior. I'm happy to have the Professor back just like old times, but I don't think I'll ever get used to this cruel exchange of lives.
When there is something you must not be conceding, you must keep fighting. The fighting has been continuing for 5 years. But now I am again witnessing the Professor's power.
I hate fighting. But with the Professor here, maybe it's slightly less terrible? Oh, but everyone is working so hard! Stop it, Bernie. You can't be the only one complaining.
I'm glad to see everyone so inspired. It seems the reappearance of the Professor has done much to raise your morale.
Do you not feel the same, Hubert? Come now, be honest with yourself. Now, we must take advantage of the situation and blaze ahead. Our path is still a long one.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Guardian Moon. The Master Tactician. Having crushed the Alliance's army and captured the Great Bridge of Myrden, the Imperial Army prepares to attack Derdriu, the Alliance's base of operations.
Professor, what is your opinion of Claude? I can't help but wonder what sort of impression he made on you. That is inarguable, and his schemes are still going strong. With them, he's managed to keep the Leicester Alliance from the Empire's grasp. Since the beginning, territories within the Alliance have been split between those who support the Empire and those who oppose it. Claude has been acting as an intermediary between the two, essentially keeping the Alliance pacified. As both sides are of equal strength, he's created a situation in which they've all agreed to avoid fighting each other and causing undue bloodshed. By carrying on as though the Alliance is united, he's minimized the Empire's influence there.
It's quite impressive how well his bold scheme has worked out. However, he is walking on thin ice. One wrong move and the Alliance will shatter. Speaking of Claude, Your Majesty, we should not delay in our invasion of the Alliance. It would seem that Claude has some fresh scheme up his sleeve, to no one's surprise.
Is that so?
Yes. The people of Derdriu have suddenly found it difficult to leave or enter the city. We can safely assume he is preparing for battle, but I am certain his plans extend beyond that as well. Do you not think we should take Derdriu at once?
Derdriu, the aquatic capital. A city floating on the ocean certainly poses a challenge. Since it's deep within Regan territory, we haven't had the opportunity to attack it directly. However, now that we have control of the Great Bridge of Myrden, our situation has changed drastically. They can no longer expand their supply line into the Empire, and so we can finally attack Regan territory.
House Regan is not only Claude's house, but also the flagship of those who oppose the Empire within the Alliance. If House Regan falls, the other Alliance lords will be tripping over themselves to join us. That is why we cannot fail to take Derdriu. Fair enough. Claude will certainly be a difficult opponent. The leader of the Alliance has had many things said about him. They say he is unbeatable in a battle of intellect. I hear they call him the Master Tactician.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty, so hey everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses Crimson Flower. Last episode, we took out the Bridge of Murder and killed one annoying arsehole. Worth it. This episode, however, we're taking the fight to the capital itself. So now, let us go on our merry way, talk to people, get side quests, improve, ignore scoffing women who pass us by.
Yeah.
Oh, your time will come, lady, your time will come. Anyway, let's go on. So let's see what we can amass.
Since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color. I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest, Petra. I'm kind of in the same way as you. When reading a script, listening to a piece of dialogue, I can kind of understand the inconsistencies.
It's time for a request.
And yet, when I try and speak myself, it doesn't really articulate that well. So, I feel your pain.
Heya. Yes. Judith of Daphnel, you are a force to be reckoned with. You will not be forgotten. In another life, I might have fought by her side.
In another route, yes.
As harsh as that is,
Oh,
Well,
that's on the nose.
that's on us. Maybe in another life, dare I say, another save file, things might have been different.
I could use a hand.
I could use a hand. I could use a leg.
Well, what of the...
Professor, they are the same lot that invented a technique to turn monsters into war assets. It's quite obvious their trick draws on the power of the crest stones, but there is something more to it than that. Some secret I have yet to decipher. I suppose I need to better understand what kind of people they are. Who are they? What do they want? For her part, Miss Edelgard is cooperating, yet does not hide her hostility towards them. I suspect we should prepare, in case the day should come when we must combat these strange people.
As in, like, we definitely will, so better buckle your pants.
Derdriu. So let's go.
Buckle your pants, or they may fall down.
Meanwhile, Annette is looking forward to going to the ocean. Yay!
I'm getting the
Ocean.
hang of this.
Talking to people. Getting hang. Yes. Definitely am.
Sounds fun.
Solid, solid.
A little more secret spike.
Can't remember the protagonist's name.
It's not Aliar, because that's from Engage.
Professor.
I think it's Shez?
Shez, yes. Thank God you have memory. I knew it began with a she, but I thought like Shamia, but no, that's in this game. I honestly wouldn't mind going back to that game, but my God, it's a time sink.
Yeah, we struggled to recruit Byleth because of the strict requirements.
I mean, maybe it's because during the time of that stream, it was getting late and maybe our brains were not great, because I can also remember not longer before that, we also had a segment with Constance and
I'm
her
happy when we went-
menagerie.
Yep. Perhaps it. Now.
And it was only for a side quest too, that's what staggers me.
Maybe Derdriu. If we're going,
I wish it wasn't to wage. You're right.
What was that again?
It was a side quest in which we had to make sure people didn't die. It was a side quest.
Perhaps. Without even so, I don't feel great about all this. Even with you.
Can't remember what it entailed though. But I definitely know that it involved Constance, her level was low, and every single time it started, she would talk about her magical menagerie. And I also remember that I think it just invoked fireworks or something of that ilk.
You remember more than I do.
That's because I remember how it made you feel, i.e. not great.
It didn't make me feel great.
No, it did make you feel great. Made you want to kick a baby.
Really?
You just weren't a fan of it. I can remember you just being absolutely done.
Is it because of how many times we lost, or?
Possibly, yes. Which I can understand. Meanwhile, Happy Man over here.
Managed. That means House Gloucester. We should press. I have a request for you.
You have to give Hubert a flower? Is that what that quest asked you to do?
Something significant. Yeah, and it's by the greenhouse.
Oh, okay, so it's not like you could just pull a lily out of your gift box and...
Here, I picked...
We're trapped in here!
That was weird. Gladios.
Oh yeah, I remember us making that joke at Gladiolus.
Gladiolus.
Like from 15.
A game that deserved a lot more love and care and attention.
We should press on.
And time. And staff. Where is this thing? There you are.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Well done, Professor. Thank you.
That's all done and dusted. Now I need someone to teach me how to... Wait, there's something there. I am your savior. You should be thanking me. Yeah, I've just stolen a piece from a priceless building. Here you go.
Good. Thanks.
Oh, good. Thanks. I thought you had completely forgotten about me.
I'll do my best with this.
I've learned Ragnarok.
I've got the gist of it now. Seems my practice is paying off.
In the bar fight, I do, while when I'm not being used.
Oh yeah, do you have to reassign weekly tasks now?
Oh shoot, yeah.
Bernie and Marianne didn't do the horse thing.
My god, they didn't do they did not the horse.
Yeah, because I remember there was one of picking up rubble.
Yeah.
Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
Singing with others is a nice change of
Nice change of pace when someone's not ruining it. Right, I'll have to remember to reassign them to tasks. Take them to task. Alright, let's battle. Let's do the highlights. And do these quests. Onwards! Onwards! As Pandoria says.
I'll cut a bloody path.
When he says that, I can't help but think of it in a British way.
I'll cut a bloody path! I'll cut a bloody path, you bastard! He's taking the piss, the bloody bastard! We agreed we would take the tube on Tuesday, but here I am at home watching YouTube.
I'm eating A tuna sandwich on the tube on a Tuesday.
While watching YouTube on the tube. Good God.
Oh.
I can take the piss because I'm British. It's only funny when I do it. I do it, by the way.
My orders?
After a while, these auxiliary fights feel like busy work when I'd rather just see the story.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But I do them because 1, they're quests. 2, they're goodies. Can they give experience and level ups that I need? If they didn't feel like such a necessity, I'd use them. I would skip them.
Because it's always just, oh, another day of beating up rogues and bandits.
Indeed.
I shall not stray.
I shall not play the cat game today.
I was just thinking that.
There we go. Great minds think alike, honey. I love you. Shall I stray today? Nay, nay, I shall not stray today.
I must pull through. I must lead them well.
I must do this. I must do that. Byleth, I'd love to hear what you want to do. Otherwise, just seem like a entitled prick. I must find a way to climb up this mountain. Oh, I must find my way to the buffet. I must find a way to zip up my jacket. Jesus Christ.
This could turn the tides.
Just got to tides. Byleth, I never took you for a joker.
I'll do my best.
Was that the first time when he made that joke here? But
yes.
Put me in there.
Very much so.
Still fun to hear it
I'll do
again.
this for all of us.
This might turn the tide. Oh.
For Gerald. For the Empire.
No,
For Gerald.
No for Gerald. No for the Empire. No for Gerald. No, I said Empire. And I said for Gerald. Well, I said Empire.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Oh my God.
I do this for all of us.
I read a British book once and now I can't bloody stop.
Inconsequential.
Someone said something.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it either.
What'd you say?
And we both have opposing headphones in.
We do. We can hear nothing. Actually, no, wait. Have you got the left one in? For I had the left one too. I think you may have...
I shall not stray.
Oh, no, you've got the right one in. Yeah, so you should have hit that.
Yeah, this is the right one in, yeah.
Okay.
I heard nothing.
Me neither.
So it's not a mono issue.
Nope.
This should be easy for us.
It's you. What a relief.
She's relieved to see Hubert.
No one has ever said that in regards to Hubert. Nobody.
Unless she's talking to the horse. I don't know.
Oh, horse, you'll protect me from this monster.
Look, Professor, we did great.
Uh-huh. Did you hear cat? Oh. A cat was heard in game.
Maybe it's only on your side.
Maybe.
I'm hearing the gato now.
Yeah.
It's a calico gato.
It is indeed, just like ours in some ways.
Cooking?
I do the cooking.
My mother taught me when I was very young, but I can't make anything complicated.
Sometimes simple and sweet is all you need. There you are, you little cutie patootie. Look at that.
Calico gato.
Calico cat. Sometimes best cat.
Mm-hmm.
Lenny, Dorothea, Petra. All the Black Eagles love us. Ooh, we can do Marianne's S rank. Guess not yet. My god, we have so many options for S rank. Jesus Christ, we got...
Oh, wait a minute. Linhardt.
What? Linhardt? What about him? Oh, we can date him?
Apparently, I thought I could remember that there weren't any male homosexual pairings in this.
Apparently he is. Nice. These are all mutual. The Death Knight. The Death Knight. Oh, Professor, you know how to turn me on. Ugh. Sure, why not?
And that concludes my report.
Hubert, I can't shake the feeling that you're keeping more secrets from me.
I have told you before, there are secrets even I am unwilling to share.
I remember. However, I am the Emperor now. If the Minister of the Imperial Household does not obey his orders, I have the right to execute him.
I fear you have misunderstood me, Your Majesty. It is true that I am officially your minister, but such titles are of little significance to me. I serve you purely out of personal devotion. Perhaps there was a time when I served the Imperial line due to my duty as a member of House Vestra. But since you returned from the kingdom, my loyalty has been to you alone.
I see. Then you are unwilling to obey my orders as Emperor?
Correct. If you prefer to treat this formally, then charge me with a crime. I will gladly offer up my neck to the executioner.
You know I would never do such a thing, and that I pay no heed to the title you bear. It is your own presence and capabilities that I value so highly, Hubert. Titles are meaningless next to such things. Our families have no bearing on this matter, nor does the Empire itself.
In that case, Lady Edelgard, I ask you to turn a blind eye to my secrets. They're trifles, beneath your notice. Best I handle them alone. You should focus on the path ahead of you. The Scarlet Path I have carefully prepared. Whether that path is red with blood is not something you need trouble yourself over.
As Emperor, I'm obliged to accept that answer. However, as your friend, it irritates me to no end. You speak often of painting the path I walk, yet you do so in secret. I am the one you serve, but you refuse to let me in. I trust you, Hubert, and that is precisely why I want to know everything. Your secret hopes and burdens, all of it. If I'm truly the center of your world, then I wish you would trust me as well as I trust you.
Very well. You have me beaten. I will tell you as much as I am able. From the assassins I've eliminated, to the gold I've spent on bribes, to the identity of the one I love.
Wait a moment. Are you saying you have romantic feelings for someone?
Yes. That is the one secret I had particularly hoped to keep from you.
Well, that's utter nonsense. You can't possibly keep something so fascinating from me. Who is it?
It is you, Lady Edelgard. Did you ever really doubt?
Hubert, you never cease to surprise me.
Don't
Respond.
What's up?
Respond. Don't leave me hanging.
Oh.
Don't leave me hanging, Lady Edelgard.
Show them this letter. Threaten them. Do what you must. Now go.
Yes, sir. Hubert, that letter. Is that what I think it was?
I suppose there's no denying it.
But Edelgard...
Explicitly forbade me to send it. Yes, I know.
I cannot believe it! You disobeyed a direct order? I thought you were her loyal aide.
Unwaveringly. All that I do for her. I seem to recall you expressing a similar sentiment. It is our role to guide her when she is on the wrong course of action. Is that not what you said?
You're not supposed to do it in secret. When you disagree with your leader, you must voice your concerns directly. Otherwise, what is the point?
The point is the same. Lady Edelgard's best interests are served whether she knows it or not. She needs not trouble herself with the mundane details of my actions. Only results matter.
You are sorely misguided. When I believe that Edelgard is making a mistake, I tell her as much. Through discussing the matter, I sometimes find that I was mistaken. To skip that process, to make a decision that is not yours to make.
Perhaps your advice is simply useless then.
Excuse me?
Listen to yourself. If I do as Lady Edelgard requires, then you tell me to be more independent. But if I tread my own path, I am misguided. I suppose the fault is mine for expecting any useful advice to come out of your mouth.
Ugh, I have had enough of your grousing. To think, I started to believe you were a useful aide.
Friends.
Honestly, though, I love the dynamic between those two because they can seem very polar opposites for Edelgard's sake. No, sorry about the cut there. This is actually another recording session. Basically, it was getting a bit too long in the tooth, so we had to kibosh it there. Anyway, though, we're back, and so, off screen, I have upgraded Ferdinand and Sylvain to both paladins, just to give them a bit of boost in their horse.
Yeah.
Now, for our next fight coming up, I'm gonna need someone with range and someone who's very agile. And of course, I've got a choice of, do I upgrade Ingrid or do I upgrade Bernie? For what we've got coming up, I would heavily recommend someone who could shoot from a distance, who's agile, and or able to take a few hits. Bernie, you don't have 100% chance of passing, but I believe in you. Let's do it.
Yay.
Oh, Bernie passes, and now she is officially in masterclass.
I passed. I passed.
Good job, Bernie.
Remember, people, if you have any doubts, be like Bernie and be a badass. Meanwhile, it's mission time. Capturing Derdriu. After seizing the Great Bridge of Murden, the Black Eagle Strike Force makes its way to Derdriu, the aquatic capital where Claude awaits. Well, Claude, we're not going to keep you waiting for long. Let's dance.
And after this fight is all said and done, it'll be officially blind for us.
Yep, fun fact, this is the last fight we did before we looked at our footage and thought, it's not great.
North of the Great Bridge of Murden, the Imperial Army passes through the Allied territory of House Gloucester and invades the land of House Regan, which leads the opposition. They move to attack Claude in the capital, Derdriu, where the leader of the Alliance awaits their arrival.
I don't know why they just can't leave Claude alone, because he's doing his own stuff on the other side of the...
On the other side of the world, pretty
Yeah.
much. And again, yes, this... Okay, off screen, me and Alice have been talking and, just brought up a few things as we've been talking about getting back into this LP, getting back into the story, and just going through everything which we've gone through thus far in this playthrough, or second attempt. And man, there are just some things that honestly rub me the wrong way, but we'll get to that when it becomes a more prominent point. Either way, here we are again in the Derdriu territory. And of course, it is just our little platoon over here, which you know what, I kind of like, because beforehand, you had a little unit here in your typical combat zones, and then had a bigger force here. But yeah, here we are, and I would definitely recommend getting people like, say, Hubert and possibly Marianne, either away from the fight, or having them be heavily backed up by some sort of support. So, speaking of support, I definitely think, against my better judgment, I'm gonna take Marianne. You know, no, I'm taking Hubert off the team because he's lower leveled compared to everyone else, and he's a magic user, and his attacks are not that long ranged, and he's kind of squishy.
Yeah.
So instead, I think Ferdinand, you're in, simply because he's got a horse, and if I could utilize his gimmick in making sure that he never gets hit or has healing up the wazoo, I can use his ability to deal heavy damage and keep him healed.
I'm surprised you're picking him over Sylvain.
Sylvain in this playthrough is lower leveled.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't worry. There's methods in my madness for sure. So I think Mercy is going to be following close behind Ferdinand, even though he's on a horse. And Leone and Bernie, they need to be separated because they are going to have a lot of things to deal with and they need to make tracks. So now, who are my adjacents going to be? Well, I think I'd be remiss if I didn't bring someone else along. So you know what, Edelgard, you can have Hubert because why not? He's always around you. To give a little extra oomph, I'm thinking of taking, you know what, Bernie? You could take Raphael because you need a bit of bulk. And then who should my last person be? You know what, with Petra? Screw it, Dorothea. Let's rock it. All right, guys, get ready for annoyance and get ready for dodging like crazy. It begins.
Here she comes at long last. I've done all I can to prepare. Let the cards fall where they may. It'll be a true test of strength.
It seems Claude has blockaded the city and occupied the naval port.
If that is the case, he will have no choice but to engage us from there.
Yes, though putting myself in Claude's place leaves me with an unpleasant feeling. If we take over the port and close the entry to the city, Derdriu will be under our control. Each soldier should bear that in mind as they advance.
Okay.
There are 3 gates which connect Derdriu to its naval port. Taking the city will be easy once we secure all 3.
Remember I said I'm making tracks? I wasn't playing around. I think throughout every single one of our LPs, I don't think I've ever had a platoon with this many unit options. I've got Yaritz, Leone, Bernie, Ingrid, and Ferdinand all on horses of some kind. I need to make some tracks, and I need to make them fast, whilst having people who hit hard and hit strong.
I'll do my best.
So let us do it right now. Ferdinand, you... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Edelgard take refuge.
Understood.
I'm kind of surprised that this song is playing.
Yeah, again, it goes into many aspects in what we've talked about here. Right, Bernie, I'm going to have you and Ferdinand follow closely by. I'm also going to be very prepared to not leave my back end open. So my plan is to go up front with a heavy attack, but also have my back guarded.
Put me in there.
Ready when you are.
So Ingrid, given how she's flying, she can cross between different planes. So she's definitely going to be a utility player rather than an offensive.
Now it's our turn, Elmira's elite. Strike the flanks of the Imperial Army.
Wyvern hell.
Yeah.
Those fangs and claws the Alliance fears so much will now be their salvation.
Leave it to us, kiddo. My undefeated streak will live on. Another chapter in my heroic saga.
That flag and banner. Is that the Almiran army? Ugh, you really did it, Claude.
This is no ruse. That is Nadir, an Almiran general.
Take care of them quickly, especially those Almiran wyverns.
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Also, now we are facing heavily armored enemies and magic users. This is the part of the game that honestly really steps up in terms of difficulty and doesn't hold back. Because we have said it through every single time we've gone through this game. The magic users are OP. My god, they just kill everything and don't use any durability points. What a steal.
Especially the class that lady's in. I can't remember what it is.
The Gremmaries?
Yes, the Gremmaries.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. We had some fun when Mercy, Annette, and Marianne rolled Gremmaries in one fell swoop, and now they're here in spades. So Caspar and... who am I going to have for bow? You know what? No. Leone, I'm going to choose to have you go back through, and you'll be fine. Marianne... yeah, you'll be fine here. Right, now... you're going to take some heavy damage, but you know what? I believe in you!
A boon for our future.
Turns out, my faith was justified.
All the strength I can get.
Amazing.
Damn right, because he is Ferdinand von Eyre. All right, now let us continue. The Death Knight approaches.
I wish he could have his. I wish he could keep his helmet.
I know. I'm really surprised that that's not a cosmetic, but maybe it's simply a case of we spent. No, I wouldn't really think that because early on in the game we've spent so much time fighting against him that the player could get confused. But no, the game gives you plenty of UI indicators like, oh, he's on your side. No need to freak out. But maybe that's just me. I'm not a game designer. Never claimed to be. Right, so my plan is I'm hoping that Bernie and Leone can do a pincer attack. Because once I'm able to cross those boats, I should be in good standing, but no guarantees. Meanwhile, Bernie with her new bow knight is gonna wreck shop.
Only the strong survive.
Like Raphael, who's there.
Gotta get stronger.
I'm surprised that was a good level up for Raphael.
Yeah, because he normally
Guess I need to
sucks.
know this stuff, huh?
Just you wait. That's next week's plan.
No use.
Yeah.
Critical hits. I am loving this. I cannot wait for all this to go downhill. So I'm gonna be honest, the grunts here in the main town, they're not really the biggest threat here. However, if I remember right, these things do grow to be a pain. Speaking of pain, yep, there.
Iron reinforcements keep coming. We should try to eliminate Nadir.
Now here's the gimmick. These things are quick, these things are glass cannons, and until the main guy is beat down, they are just gonna keep on coming. great for EXP, not great for maintaining equipment. So the only thing I can do is just clear the way.
Attack at your own risk.
And hopefully kill Nadir as much as possible. Let's get to this, young lady. Hilda is no longer on our team. Well, she never was in this route. But she's also packing a heavy punch. She herself has the hero's relic, and that one does not mess around. Luckily, Naval Guard can clear the path. That guard is...
I do not tolerate obstacles.
No more. Hilda, I'm sorry. If it was any other way, this wouldn't be a thing. But, think about it. In another life, you were on our team.
It's been too long. But now we're on opposite sides, huh? What a shame. I am not going to hold back. I can't let down my dear old Claude.
Allow me to demonstrate.
It's been fun, Claude. Sorry to go so soon.
Can I be honest?
Hilda! Why didn't you retreat? I counted on you retreating.
That's what could have happened. For me,
I will prevail.
I don't have the heart to.
I do this for all of us.
But I understand that this is war.
Bernie's unstoppable.
I forgot that she was optional.
What's
Yeah.
my strategy?
I don't like killing her in these routes, so I'm gonna do my best to try and not kill. Is it viable? No. Is it possible? Yes.
For the Empire.
So the only thing that I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to play a little game of chicken with her. So I myself am gonna move alongside. Because lucky for us, Hilda is not really a fast mover. And I don't think Caspar has enough to really take him out.
Each battle a victory.
I want to run this match, and I'm gonna try and save Hilda.
Maybe.
Because I don't know, man. I just don't like killing characters I've grown a liking to.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, I wasn't the biggest fan of Hilda in our
My
previous
orders?
playthroughs, but she came through in some clutch moments when it really counted. So, I'll always be a massive fan of her push and shove. I've also got to make sure that I don't put Ingrid in the firing
My
range.
orders?
So instead,
Make a difference.
I'm just gonna kill.
I got.
You did indeed. You got something. I'm just gonna have you wait there.
I'll do my best.
Marianne, I'm gonna have you go and try and help out Leone.
Ready when you are.
How far can I take? Okay. We're good there.
At your service.
Oh, I'm not gonna like this. I need to get Petra away.
You didn't forget about me. I've got an idea.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Oh my god, Eureka actually got hit. That's not great.
I would have liked to have seen what Hilda said.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'll get on that. Just gotta make sure that these guys don't die. Ferdinand continues to rock. There we go!
A boon for our future.
Right, so everyone is still alive. Caspar can still live. Because I have healing focus. I'm not a big fan of... He's going to Ferdinand, which isn't great. But I gotta run. Petra also needs to make haste. Meanwhile, Bernie and I are wrecking shop.
What's my strategy?
No, because the one thing that I can't do is I cannot. Okay, first of all, how does one access the log?
I think you have to wait for another dialogue box to pop up.
True. Nah, crap. Alright. Well, the one thing that I need to do is I need to have the hard hitters. Ah. Okay, gameplay phase, right.
Put me in there.
Caspar, I need you to take the hammer and then use healing focus.
Ready for anything.
The reason why I'm giving Caspar the hammer is simply because he does less damage and is slower when holding that, so that will give me an opportunity to hopefully keep her alive.
What's my strategy?
For the Empire.
At least we get an extended period of this song.
Indeed.
At your service.
Okay, Hilda is going for mercy if I do that. Everyone's still alright. Give this one a go. Right. Now, Leone can continue her murder spree.
Ready when you are. My orders?
So good, so good. We ain't going nowhere.
Curtsy.
Marianne, she's still good. Alright. Please do not kill. Oh, Caspar!
I'll get stronger. But for now, I'll retreat.
You know what? Not a fan of that, but Caspar has retreated. That means we're in the clear.
Child's play.
This is definitely giving me the impression that I probably shouldn't go on proper mode where the units die, because I don't think I would be that great. At least not with these plays.
As in classic mode?
Yeah, when they die.
Yeah.
No thanks. Alright, well, I'll take the killer bow. Hopefully getting a proper critical hit like our lovely Burnley's just done. Twice.
I'll be home again soon.
Getting Raphael leveled up.
Am I getting close?
Got a Lampo shield, very much useful. Right, so Hilda's is aimless right now, so the thing I can do is probably have her do a game of chicken. Petra's gonna go up, because she can definitely take out those goons up there. Ferdinand. I believe in you, Ferdinand. You can do this. She's probably gonna go after Mercy if I had to hazard a guess. No, I think she might just be a little bit aimless right now, which is fine. Mercy, you keep you keep him alive. I love that. I live.
We need to see their supports.
Oh yeah, we do. Well,
took me lightly.
Maybe you could run that through and figure it's fine.
I'll make up.
All right, now here we go. Leon and Ingrid are on the boats. They are being shipped. In someone's reality, come on.
Yeah.
Nope, everyone's perfectly fine.
It did cross my mind once, to be honest.
What, Mercy and Leone?
Leone and Ingrid.
I can see that.
Kind of tomboyish girls.
Yeah. Okay, then. Okay.
All is for victory! This is the cost of war.
I don't think Marianne's range is decent enough for that, so I might have to spend one of Ferdinand's points and giving him a heal, which should be okay.
Burns with pride.
That's cleared the way, so not too much trouble. Nice.
Yeah, they're infinitely generating, aren't they?
Yes, until I take down the big bad, yes. She's not enough. Ooh.
I worry that Hilda will catch up to her.
I'm gonna, you know what? In that case... Oh, but Edelgard's slow too. You know what? No. Mercy will be able to have one more move before Hilda can strike. So you know what? Ingrid's gonna play diversion.
Make a difference?
Tactics on the fly. I believe in Leone, so I think she can take anything. Okay, maybe not that much, but I can get her down well close. Ferdinand, how are you holding up, buddy? Oh yeah, Iron Lance, let's do it. He's a bowman, he can't do nothing.
We don't have the guts to resist anymore.
You didn't forget about me, did you? Maybe you should just let me go.
Here, you can have this. Just please don't attack the city.
I never planned to touch the city. Our target is the Alliance and their leader, Claude.
Got a talisman, yay! I'll put that in there. Sorry, cat being cute. Anyway, onwards. Okay, so now we're all done and dusted here. I think I'm gonna get Yuritsa slightly out of the line of fire. You know what? I've got enough movement in me, so she'll either go for Ingrid or me. Diversions is gonna happen. So Marianne, let's see what you can do. Nope. You're gonna be there to give some backup. And here we go. We're closing in on Claude. Okay, I wasn't a big enough distraction. That's fine though. Get Mercy away. Oh no. Ooh boy. Oh crap. You know what? I'm gonna unequip her fire and her have the bow. Because she won't be able to be hit from there. Yeah, so Ingrid pretty much has to play shield. Ingrid, I'll play things out. We'll play it out and see where things. I would like to think Mercy has a decent enough agility, plus she's in a bush. I think she's gonna be okay. Meanwhile, Leone is gonna wreck shop.
Are you sure you want to put her in the heart of it?
If she had the close encounters ability, I definitely would. She's only gonna be attacked by 2. She can take that. Plus Marianne has got her back with shielding.
Did the trick.
Also, 2 EXP to level up Grumble, Grumble, Grumble. Yuritsa, I need you to distract as many wyverns as you can, buddy. It hasn't drawn Claude's ire yet, so I think it might be good.
No, Ferdinand's like, did you say my name?
Not yet, Ferdinand. Calm down.
But you said ire.
I know. Ferdinand Vaughn, I hear my name everywhere. Wyvern, I'm just doing it to give Yuritsa a break. Alright. She's not going to take the bait, that's me, so I'm just gonna... Man, I'm kind of in a flux here, because I don't really know what to do with myself. Come on, Leone. Ah!
I must go back. No use.
I will not harm a friend in my eyes.
This'll be useful.
Okay, well now Ingrid can play a game of chicken. Come on, what you gonna do? Your next target's probably gonna be Edelgard, but that's alright. Edelgard can have Leone's back. Bam!
Your death is not in vain.
And Leone can still be on guard. But take out the wyvern.
How about a curtsy?
And every step, we get a little bit closer to victory. Now, once again, we go on the offensive. I think the only thing I can do back here is just try and offer up some healing and defense. Okay, so if Ferdinand goes here, he's not going to be attacked by anyone, so I can take this. Hiya!
No time for pity.
And then once that's done... There we go, no aggro. Bernie, we have a sneak. Oh no, Bernie does not want to go that deep into sneak attack territory. We're probably there. I'm just gonna have Petra. Wait there. Bernie will not be stopped.
Only the strong.
It's been 30-odd years since I first set foot on a field of battle. Here's a taste of my undefeated strength. What's this?
As long as no one attacks Leone, I think we'll be fine. Right, we're good. And This is why I have Marianne as backup.
Thanks. I won't let this hold me back.
You shouldn't, because you are a wonderful woman. Alright, Almir, take this guy out.
The Emperor continues fighting at the front line. Is the Empire short on troops?
Unfortunately, I can't deny it. But then I've heard the Almiran King does the very same. You have traveled far. I do hope it's for a king who would not only lead his army, but fight at their side.
Touché. Yes, he is that sort of king. Sorry, kiddo. It seems we'll have to withdraw.
Got the raw shield, I'll take that. You know what? I'm thinking.
You've done enough, Nadir. Just stay alive. We'll meet again one day.
We have forced the Almiran forces to flee. I doubt they're expecting more reinforcements.
Except that one wyvern guy who's over there, but we don't talk about him. Alright. I'm down a fighter and I'm down a healer. But at the end of the day, we've made it. Marianne is definitely a good distance away. We're still gonna play chicken. Come on. Yoo-hoo! You know what? Perfect. If I have her be here, I think I might be able to trap Hilda. If I just go back and forth between land and sea, she should be okay. Meanwhile, protect the students at all costs. You know what? I'm gonna have actually Yuritsa take out that guy, and I can do the healing.
Delightful.
Delightful murder.
Inconsequential.
I forgot how good this dialogue is sometimes. Inconsequential. Let's heal. There we go. Got to get Marianne away from her. Far crossing the bridge. Heal up whoever I can. No, Leonie's yet to move.
Thank you.
Oh Lord, this has been a bit of a stressful soiree.
Make a difference?
Very much so. There's only the mainland now. It's just just Claude and... No, just Claude. But the man of mystery is finally revealed. Once again, let's play a bit of chicken with her. A bit of Bernie. Alright, and now I think we're all set to go. Just like any boss, it's not aggroed until we step forward, so I like this plan. We've literally got bows at the ready. No, I didn't want you to dismount your massive horse. So going after Marianne, I see. Okay, what about here? Okay, now let's get Marianne out of the way. I wish every single member of a former house was able to have a dialogue. Because that would be nice. Ferdinand von not dying yet. Right. Nope. So it's 2 squares in until he attacks? It is indeed. Right, so we can only keep it at arm's length right now. That's fine. Right, it's only when we are adjacent to him. That's fine. Hilda, where you got? You're still going after Marianne? Okay, so now I'm on the clock. I have got to get out of here. I've got to go all in. Yeah, because next turn, she's going to have nowhere to run.
Back to the fray.
I find it very fitting how she's chasing down Marianne of all people. Alright. Well, can't hold us off any longer. Edelgard can attack, I can attack. Who would you want to have first crack?
I don't mind.
This is her story. Let's end this.
We haven't seen each other since Garrick Mach. You've grown lovelier than ever, Edelgard.
You're not so unfortunate yourself. And as usual, you're here at a most inopportune moment.
Well, I'm sure we have much to talk about. But how about we settle things first?
No objections here. Prepare yourself, Claude. I'll strike you down!
Enough! You've bested me. If I die here, the Alliance becomes part of the Empire.
Do you yield then? You've never known when to give up.
Well, I can't just surrender so easily. I'm responsible for the others. If you're as smart as you seem, I bet you figured out why I was able to summon Almyran reinforcements. Wouldn't it be better to let me go and have me in your debt?
He's a friend.
Thank you, Professor. And you, Edelgard. I'm truly grateful for your courageous decision. I will return your kindness one day. I promise.
Everybody, raise your voices in a victory cheer. Derdriu is ours.
Who would have the heart to kill Claude?
Monsters. That's who. And fittingly enough, Ferdinand came through. He cleared the path for us.